everyone to our first town hall for the month of January, and also our first town hall for the year, for this new year, for the 2024. So as usual, we are going through our regular agenda. So first of all, again, welcome everyone. Hope you had past hope you have passed great holidays with your family, with your friends. Get some rest, very much needed for both of us. So yeah, with that said, as I was mentioning, we're going through our regular agenda. The ones that are not going to give updates today are the ones from the governance squad. They are basically keep working with some bug fixes and new releases, but they are not new releases. So if they have any news, they're going to share a demo or a video in the next few days. But yeah, let's go then first with the DAO committee updates. So I'll pass it to Risk.
Hello everyone and happy holiday for all. Hope it was a nice holiday. We just have few updates for the first 10 days of January, but we can mention some of the actions we did in the past 1 month. So regarding the grants for the last 30 days, we vested 5 grants only, and that got passed with a value of $312,000. And regarding point of interest, I saw that many were approved for removal yesterday, so we will address this and be doing them in our next DAO meeting next week. And we updated last week. We updated the Ethereum address for a couple of wearable curators as they requested, and we revested a couple of previous grants as with the changing of the vested time as requested by the grant support squad. And beside that, we did the standard payment for wearable committee, verification committee, DAO committee, and we paid $19,000 for wearable curators for the linked wearable collection review that covered the past 2 years. And that's it regarding the DAO operation. While personally, I would like to share that I'm having plans to diversify the DAO treasury. This will occur in several phases over the next few months. The goal is to include more Ethereum and USD, maybe other assets to our DAO, since it has only mana, and to establish liquidity pool in the long run, like liquidity pool of mana USD, mana Ethereum, maybe mana Matic. We'll see this in the future, in the long run, maybe in a year or two, when we have enough Ethereum and USD. You have already drafted one phase. You can see it, and I invite everyone to see it on the DAO page to review it. And we'll publish the government's proposal soon. And that's it for the last month. I believe more will be going on in the coming weeks to announce. That's it. Thank you, everyone. Back to you, Fast.
Thanks a lot, Risk, and thanks a lot for the revival on the treasury diversification. So
Yeah.
good to know. Good to know that we're moving forward with that. So remind you all from the community that that's still on a draft stage. So if you have any insights, any comments to share, this is the moment, because we have a good proposal that's reasonable, but yeah, we need community input for that and to get a final binding decision. So next update come from us, from the facilitation squad. I have some things to mention. The first, I've been reaching out to some community members about the community polls. So we still need more responses to get a representative result. I'm going to share the link again, just in case you didn't have the chance to complete it yet. But yeah, it's very important for us because it's helping us to set a baseline, a midline, and well, the next one is going to be like let's say the finalization of these first 3 rounds of these community polls. So please, if you didn't respond yet, do it. Will help a lot to us to give shape to our to the next month. The second thing that I wanted to mention is that we are 3 days away, I believe, from the ending of the voting for the DAO headquarters, for the inward headquarters. We got several proposals, several bids for that, and I'm really happy that we have a really good projects. The other day, for the ones that are not aware, we have an open session with some of the bidders, and they pitched and presented their projects, and they were all really nice, both from a programming perspective, from a code perspective, and from an architecturally design. So I wanted to publicly give thanks to everyone that joined that day and for the bidders that participated. If you don't know, we already published the video, the recording of that meeting, where you can see all the bidders that participate and their projects. So if you have any questions regarding the DAO headquarters projects, please reach out. But the proposals that are still on track to be voted and to win this bidding are there in the tender proposal. The next thing, and I believe the most important one, at least the most important one for these last couple of weeks, is that, as many of you know, again, we have put together a document with a summary from the conversations that happened during December about the DAO-Foundation Synergy and the DAO-Foundation relationship. And here's the document. And for the ones that do not know, we actually received a formal response from Jemel, from the CEO of the foundation. So I believe this, I'm really happy about this, not only because of the response, but because we achieved to have 1 month of discussions, put everything together, start a document from scratch, define some action points, and the foundation has actually took that and responded to that. So I believe it was a really, really great effort for us as a community. So I want to congratulate you all for that work, because the results are on the table. I'm going to share the response from Jamel. And from that response, the good thing is that we have a lot of follow-ups that we can work with, both with the foundation and internally in the DAO. But the two main things that I want to bring that are having an immediate effect here in the DAO are that now we are going to have access to the product development cycle documents. I'm going to share the link here too. That's huge, because we're going to have visibility on what are the current developments of the foundation. And the other thing is that it was a proposal, something that Ms. Proposed in that document, about creating a specific channel within our Discord to share events. I mean, we have an events channel already, but what we are going to do is to create a different channel, or to use that channel for the foundation to publish and to give retweet and to advertise events from this community. So right now we don't have a formal way of work, a formal pathway for that, for community promoting their events through the Decentraland official Twitter account. Now we're having that. The channel is going to. Can you make a media kit channel for? Okay, yeah. I believe we can do that too within that channel. We're still that was I was going to do. We're still adjusting some final arrangements for that channel, defining some criteria and the way of work and everything. But once we have the channel, we could probably use that for sharing media kits there too. So yeah, that's our the two main things with immediate effect that came out from the response from the foundation. But there are a lot of more follow-ups, such as the one for example, hiring an technical liaison and giving intervention to the community to other aspects of the of the product, of the platform. But we can work with that in the following weeks, having another strategic planning meeting regarding DAO-Foundation Synergy, and we can continue with that. But again, kudos, congratulations to everyone, because we achieved to have a well-redacted document and a concrete response from the foundation. And I believe that's pretty much all on my end. So I mentioned the community polls, the headquarters, that again, the voting is coming to an end in 3 days. So if you didn't vote yet, please be part of this, really important. The same with the, formal response from the foundation. Okay, so I believe that's pretty much all for operational aspects from the facilitation squad. So I believe I can pass it to Nat now.
Can you hear me?
Yep, perfect.
Great, perfect timing. My computer just crashed. I was clicking around too much. I was like, no. Anyway, at least the Twitter Spaces didn't bug earlier. So anyhow, so happy holiday season, everyone, and hope everyone got a lot of rest and outside playtime. And for today's update, we hosted that Spaces I was just mentioning with Babe Wagner and Kim from the Foundation, all about the Decentraland Art Week and Mesh Fair. So it was a really fun Spaces, and recommend you guys checking it out. And here are the links to the open calls for Foundation and Mesh Fair, and to the Twitter Spaces if you want to check it out. There's also another Brick by Brick coming up next week with Isa from Foundation. And if you guys don't know who she is, she's the 3D animator from Decentraland. She's awesome. And during this session, she's going to dive into the process of creating Vote 2.0 and going over things like naming conventions, creating a rig, and how to properly export. And she's kind of aiming this at beginners, and her goal is to help everybody create something at the end of this. So it should be a super fun. Also, continuing to work on the community content creator program, and details on that hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And in regards to social, like always, continuing to kind of create across all our socials. And if any of you guys haven't checked it out, be sure to head over to our YouTube channel. It has all our past events up there, just like that I posted earlier, our last DAO headquarters pitching event, and there's lots of great past ones. So be sure to check all that content out. With that, back to you, Fede. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Nat. A lot of content to share these following weeks. A lot of events are coming, and a lot of events have taken place these last couple of days. So thanks a lot for that. And we have now the updates from the strategic unit and the Grand Support Squad. Before that, I want to remind you that after this, we'll have an open forum section as always. I didn't mention it at the beginning because I forgot, but remember that if you want to ask questions, share comments, share insights, share some thoughts that you have about the Decentraland DAO, that open section, that open forum section is the moment. Now that I said that, I'll pass it to Lorelai for strategic unit updates.
Hi people. Finally the strategic doc was published, and I will ask you to please to leave your thoughts, comments, and ideas on this document. Also, there is the results of the first round survey of the working group safeguarding measures. I don't know if you saw that or not. I will also send it now in chat. And we have launched next 2 surveys in safeguarding measures working group. I invite you to participate and tell your opinion on this matter. On 26th of January, we have a session on treasury management. Big shout out to Risk for efforts in diversification. I invited Avant-Garde Finance to participate in this session, and they have a word to say on what they can propose for our DAO, because unfortunately Karpat-Kyiv have withdrawn their financial proposal, and I still believe we need some kind of professional experts who can help to manage our treasury. So that's all. Thank you for your attention.
Thanks, Lorelike. And yeah, again, I think I mentioned this. I believe I mentioned this the last town hall, but we actually have a DAO strategy draft document. So if you can please take a look and comment on it. It's really, really long. So maybe you want to take some time to do it, but it's important to have your feedback there. Again, it's basically a summary and something that Lorelike has put together based on everything that we've done last year, all along our strategic planning sessions, open sessions, dedicated sessions, some documents that we have put together. So if you have the time, if you want to dedicate some time to that, will be really appreciated. Last but not least, I'll pass it to Fifi for the Grant Support Squad updates.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be here again. So I hope everyone has a very, very good holidays. So I only have good news for you today. So let me start with those. First of all, a tiny one. The grants program is included in the landing and in the navigation bar of the DAO. So you will find all the information on the Grant Support Squad and the grants program here. And also, we resolved a bag that has some ROM stacks there, but also the DAO grants program is listed now in the Deep DAO. So you can go here and you can find us in the top 10 of the grants program. So please take a look at that. What else? Well, shippings and swags, it's done. We have done a 5th shipping and more than 25 grantees are receiving it. So I hope you can take a pictures with the amazing t-shirts and gift and upload it to Twitter and tag us. We'd love to see it. What else? Testing Tuesday. Well, we are coming back with the Testing Tuesday. Actually, it's a testing session right now. Oh, nice. Thank you. Yes. Okay, I'm trying to read the comments. I shouldn't do that. I'm coming back to my notes. Testing session is going to be now on Discord for this month. So I'm contact all the grantees that are going to participate this month. On next Tuesday, we will have SDK 7 editor. So please be there. It's going to be at 5 p.m. UTC. You will find the event already here in Discord. And we will try. The idea with this is to get more engagement from the community by bringing the testing session on Discord. So next, a DAO proposal. First of all, I want to share the proposal to improve the DAO grants program. It's still, I want to thank everyone for voting the poll. Now we're going to promote that to draft. Also, next poll, for how long a vesting contract could be paused? That was a question that the grant support has. So we decided to ask to the community about through a poll call. So you will find that there is a governance proposal right now that it's called determine maximum pause duration for projects delayed. So please, thank you, Sina, for sharing that. So you can vote. We want to hear you. To give a little bit more context, sometimes the grantees get a little bit delay or they have a blocker or something, and they ask for a pause in their vesting contract until they can fix the situation that it's posing them. But we want to determine a limit for not to have a vesting contract pause for a year, for example. So that it's about. Okay, next one. Also regarding to vesting contract, now the vesting contract will be created after 2 weeks since the proposal passed. This will give time to each grantee to double check if the roadmap match with the vesting contract duration. That it's something that we do with each grantee when they pass, when we do the onboarding, and we help them to create a public roadmap. But we were like detecting that sometimes we needed a little bit more time before the vesting contract gets in place to really double check that the duration of the grant match with the roadmap and with the vesting contract. So for those who are going to receive a vesting contract soon, don't worry if the vesting contract is not created yet. You can ask the DAO committee or you can ask the grant support squad on that. Okay, monthly financial report for grantees. It's implemented. That was something that was proposed by Chair Kesso and the governance squad working on it. And now, from now on, all the grantees that give a report on the proposal, they need to tell us a little bit more about the budget. So for those who don't know how this works, I'm pasting here a link where you will find an instruction for how to upload this financial report in your GovUp updates. Okay, we have more. Last on this section is to refine grants categories and the percent of budget. This is the stage B. So this is going to end in 5 days. So you still have time to vote. There is a very active conversation there. So what is this about? It's we are considering changes on the budget distribution between the grants program. So the goal is to reallocate funds based on the community feedback and the historical use of these categories. So please join the conversation and cast your vote. Okay, funny things that I want to say or show you about the grantees. This is their grantee section, and today we selected 3 grantees to tell something. One is the Innkeeper, the other is Sugar Club, and the last one is Avatar Garden with a video update. So the first one is Innkeeper that I'm sharing here, the link. And I wanna, let me share my screen, why not? Because one thing that everybody is asking all the time is how to report metrics. That's something that could be annoying for all the grantees, I know. And I want to share this because the team of Innkeeper found a way to present their metrics in a very funny way or easy way. So here you can enter about this project. They have in-world parties. In the same time, they are having events on the Decentraland. So everyone, I don't want to tell a lot about the project. They can do it, but I want to share that how they are showing what is going on for each event. So they had a calendar. You can enter there and you can see the attendance, who were there, who was in the returning. You know that this is something that we ask for each grantee for the in-work content category. So you can see who is new, who is just returning, and a gallery with things if they have. And the same with, well, this is not happening yet, so maybe here. So just to share you something, a fun fact from a grantee. So congratulations for that team. We're going to ask them to come here and to tell a little bit more about the project. So the next one I want to share, Sugar Club. That Sugar Club, they posted the end report forum. The end report is something that we request to every grantee at the end of their grants. So in order that we can learn about on how we can improve the grants program. So they just posted what they answered to for everyone to check. So if you're interested to know a little bit more about their opinion about the Grant Support Squad and the grants program, you can enter there and read it. So next, And the last part, I promise I'm going to shut up. So Avant-Garde, yeah, this is going to be super short. I hope you're having fun. Send some reaction or something. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and shut up. Wait a second. Wait a second, because Discord is fighting with me again. I hate you, Discord. I hate you so much. Perfect. Now we have an agreement. Perfect. Canessa, thank you. I'm just trying to have fun in the video, you know. Okay, let me know if you can hear this. It's super show. Okay, that was fast. Thank you to the Avatar Garden DCL. I hope you hear that. That was nice, huh? Okay, that was it for my side. I don't know if someone has a comment or a question or something for us. Other than that, I'm going to wait for you on the next testing session on next Tuesday.
Thanks a lot, Fifi. As always, right? You're like the best hosts. You're like the best here. So thanks for that energy, and thanks for the beautiful updates. That last one was like really dope. That one from the Avatar's Garden. So thanks a lot. So now that we went through the squad updates and the committee updates, I believe we can jump into the open forum. So if any of you can say, want to say anything, want to share some comments or thoughts on anything we discussed or something that we did not touch base today, please be my guest. I'm going to take this opportunity again to invite you all to complete the community polls. Sorry for the advertising, but yeah, this is the moment of the open forum. So if anyone wants to join the stage, raise your hands, and I'll enable you to talk. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, think we're good then. Anyways, we can continue all discussions through the different Discord channels, through the different working groups. If you have any questions regarding any of the topics that we discussed, reach out. Please reach out by DM or tag me or tag any of us in the channels. And yeah, that would be pretty much all for today. So I once again thank everyone for joining. We had a huge audience today, so great. Good to know that we are having a good engagement for these town halls. Before closing this, what I want to say is that next time we are going to do a pilot test, and we're going to have another section for this town hall sharing some metaverse news, not only about Decentraland, but sharing some news about the whole ecosystem, about all platforms, about all the metaverse, all the things that are happening in the metaverse, not only in Decentraland. And MetaRiot is going to take care of that. And the other section that we're going to inaugurate, that you're going to kickstart, is the proposals assessment. So next time, again, this is going to be a pilot test, so we might need to refine it and to work on that to get a good results from that. But yeah, I just wanted to to tell you all that. So next time the town hall, it's not going to be the same as this one. Okay, thanks everyone for joining, and have a nice rest of the week. Reach out if you have any questions. Bye bye.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.